The most expensive auction items ever sold. An item that was sold for $450 million. Let's find out. We've all seen auctions taking place, whether in movies, on TV, or even in real life. But have you ever found yourself wondering about the farthest bidding has gone with success? Well, that is the topic for our video for today. We are going to be listing the most expensive auction items ever sold. So without further ado, let's dive right in. Marilyn Monroe's subway dress. First up on our list, we have the iconic Marilyn Monroe subway dress. The ivory pleated dress was created by William Travilla in 1955 for Marilyn to wear in the film The 7-Year Itch, which was directed by Billy Wilder. It is arguably one of the most famous pieces of clothing of the 20th century. The dress evokes the picture of Marilyn Monroe trying to hide by using its skirt while perched atop a subway grate, making it almost as famous as the wearer herself. Thousands of vintage-themed things, including apparel and household goods, now include the renowned film. Owning the original, though, is a quite different matter. The dress, which once belonged to Singin' in the Rain star Debbie Reynolds, has a plunging neckline and a halter-like bodice that are reminiscent of the 1950s and 1960s Hollywood. In 2011, Debbie Reynolds sold the dress, which had aged and turned icru in color. She had predicted it would fetch between $1 and $2 million. The gown actually sold for $5.5 million at the Beverly Hills auction, making it the most expensive piece of apparel ever sold there. The Clark Sickle Leaf Carpet. The next item on our list is the Clark Sickle Leaf Carpet. In addition to becoming the most expensive Islamic auction work of art and object, this Islamic carpet established the auction record when it was sold at Sotheby's in June 2012. It is believed that the item was woven in Kerman around the 17th century. Despite being old, its particular elegance still maintains an exquisite charm. The carpet, which featured writhing vines and bright flowers, was kept in storage by the Corcoran Gallery of Art for many years. No one ever anticipated seeing the carpet on the market, according to Mary Jo Otsie, who called it the peak of her 30-year career. The closest analogies to its beauty and uniqueness are in museums. This extraordinary carpet was sold to an unidentified buyer for $33 million following a 10-minute multi-bidder competition. Badminton Cabinet. The next item on our list is this gorgeous cabinet, which is made of ebony and embellished with pietra dura and exquisite ormolu. The masterpiece, which was created in 1726 by Florentine craftsmen, was ordered by the 3rd Duke of Beaufort, Henry Somerset, who was 19 years old at the time. This work of art incorporates a variety of materials, including agate, lapis lazuli, Sicilian red and green jasper, chalcedony, amethyst quartz, and other exceptional hardstones. It is a triumph of skill. The 12-foot 7-inch cabinet was housed at Somerset's Badminton House residence for more than 25 years, thus the name. The cabinet entered the public domain when it was sold at auction after the passing of the 10th Duke in 1984. When it went back up for sale in 2004, it set a new record and sold to Dr. Johann Krafner, the director of the Vienna Liechtenstein Museum, for $36.6 million. Unquestionably, one of the most costly things on the planet at the time, and still is in 2023. Giacometti's Pointing Man. The next item on our list is a life-size sculpture of a slender man in the signature style of artist Alberto Giacometti called L'Homme Ondoid, or Pointing Man. Giacometti is regarded as a giant in the field of modern art. The sculpture only took 9 hours to complete. Giacometti hurried to finish it in time for his debut show in New York in 1947. Originally intended to be a component of a bigger composition, Giacometti later decided that the sculpture stood alone as a standalone piece. The National Portrait Gallery announced its first-ever Giacometti show to mark the 50th anniversary of his passing in 2016 as a result of this auction at Christie's in 2015. When it was sold in New York for $141 million, it became the most valuable sculpture ever sold at auction and one of the most expensive auction items ever sold. Leonardo da Vinci's Salvator Mundi. Last but not least, we have a long-forgotten painting that was recognized in 2008 as a lost Leonardo da Vinci masterpiece in London by some of the top Da Vinci specialists of the world. One of these specialists said the picture had presence. The portrait of Christ has revealed for the first time in the National Gallery in 2011, despite rumors in the art world that it was fake and maybe Bernardino Lumini's imitation of Da Vinci. It was purchased at Christie's 6 years later, making it the most expensive artwork ever auctioned. Anyway, this wraps up our video for today. What do you think about this? Let us know in the comments section down below. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this.